welcome to the latest episode of Cut to the
Chase.
And here we are today, we're talking because we just finished a review meeting where lovely Susan and Earl said to me, we taken the advice that Diego has given because he said that that's what he would have suggested if we were his parents. So at the end of the meeting, you went like, well, what would you do? What would you suggest if you actually had to work for your family?
And look, in these uncertain times, Diego, it's one of those good ones that humbles you, that brings you back into the norm about doing the right thing, right? Fun and laughter, be courageous, do the right thing. But sometimes when push comes to shove, you know, am I going to close the deal down? Or if it was family, would I still be doing the same thing? We've constantly got to keep reminding ourselves it's a privilege to get paid the commission. It's a privilege to do what we do. But sometimes don't push as hard as you probably wouldn't if it was family. That's all.
It is. And interesting enough, at the end of the meeting, they said, we are here, wide open eyes. If we don't get the prize that we want now, we will try again with Diego in spring. Because that's what we sort of talked about in summer, sorry. And that's what we talked about at the appraisal. And I always use these words, and you cannot use these words if they're the same age as you, right? But I always use these words if it was my mom and dad, and I worked for them because they were my mom and dad's age. If it was my mom and dad, I would sell now because you guys need to be sold by middle of next year, going to retirement. So unless you're prepared to stay for a couple of years, the sooner you sell, the better it is. That's what I would tell to my mom and dad. At work, and they quoted me. You gotta be genuine.
Oh yes, because they can smell that commission breath a mile away. Be genuine, treat them like family, and always remember when engaging with people, you gotta make them think.
Yeah.
You gotta make them laugh. You gotta make them feel, and then you gotta give them the facts.
Until next week's, cut to the chase.
Treat them like family.